My parents were everything in my decisions throughout my whole entire life, especially my decision in playing softball, past high school, playing softball in college, being an Olympic softball player. My parents were the ones not only behind the decision to support me, but the ones that were just so there with no matter what I decided to do. And they were twofold. My father was kind of more the disciplinarian, like you gotta work harder, you can't just make decisions, you gotta back it by hard work and making sure that you meet those goals. And my mom was always there to kind of lift me up on those days where I was just so sad or bummed out or whatever because I struck out or I felt like I wasn't good enough. She was there to pick me right back up. Well, now that I'm married and I have a son of my own, my parents are so involved. I would not be able to do it if it was not from the support from my husband, first of all, but also my parents. I mean, they're coming here to Oklahoma City for the World Cup. They're gonna help babysit, they're gonna take him to games. I mean, they are everything. Plus, I mean, there's nothing like calling your mom up like, hey, I don't know what to do, like this is what's happening. Oh, don't worry, you did the same thing when you were that age. And your parents are there, they're my backbone, they're everything that I am. And now that I'm a mom and I have a son, they are everything that he is as well. My parents definitely helped me stay focused, but they also opened the world to me. I mean, they allowed me to keep that open mind, to not always make your decisions right away and think, okay, this is me the rest of my life, but to keep an open mind about all the other opportunities and people that are out there. But to get there, you have to have good grades. You gotta be able to do the small things right. You gotta work hard and you gotta be a better person. It's not just about what you do on the field, it's about what you do off the field. What that means to me is just that moment when someone gets it. And especially if it's someone that's younger, someone that the world is at their fingertips and all of a sudden the light goes on. And they either understand what you're talking about through softball, through life, through so many different things, and all of a sudden you see it in their eyes. Ah, I get it, I'm gonna do it, here I go. And that's the next phase. You know that from then on they're gonna be better at what they're doing. And it's those moments. Those are the moments that's why you teach, that's why you pay it forward, and really that's why we're all here. I think the biggest thing for parents nowadays is the fact that, first of all, know your daughter or son. Know if they're the ones that need to be pushed, or if they're the ones that you tell them what they need to do. If they don't want to do it, you don't overwhelm them. Because I find that there's a balance between certain kids that they really do need a little bit of like some elbow, like you need to get out there, you need to bust it, you need to do your homework, you need to be able to do these things, and you put that pressure on them. And then there are others that respond negatively to that, and then it turns them away. And a lot of parents see themselves, what they would have liked themselves to do, rather than actually seeing their own child. And their child might not be exactly who they are or once were. And so just understand that you can never love them enough, you can never support them enough, but at the same time, kids nowadays do need to know that it's not going to be handed to them. They need to go out and get it, because to be better than everyone else, to stand out, you have to do more than the person sitting next to you. I advise girls to stand out because I do not want them to try to be like everyone else around them. And I think that's a lot of the problems with peer pressures nowadays, is everyone's always trying to fit in. They want to be what the media tells them to be, or what magazines say they should be, or what all their friends are peer pressuring them to be. Find out who you are. Embrace that. And if that means you're different from everyone else, that makes you stand out. And to be successful, you have to stand out from the rest. One of the biggest things I would like to add is the fact that I think we talk a lot about parents and what they need to do with their kids. I think for a lot of young girls, young boys, to know how to respect their parents. I feel like a lot of times we grow up not realizing the benefits of a mom and dad that love you and are supporting you, driving you to practice, paying for your cleats, your equipment. I see too many kids that complain about what their mom made them for lunch or what they don't have, rather than being positive and realizing, you know what, I am so lucky. Having that perspective and knowing that they are so blessed to, first of all, be here in this beautiful country, have parents that they do, and be playing a sport that they love. So I think every now and then to be able to step back and realize, hey, the next time you want to complain, realize how lucky you are.